All right. We're having a little car meeting, me and Joyce. We even have our seatbelts on. I love it. It's so fun. We're ready for a ride. So, we want to spend 10 minutes with you guys talking about the joy that comes when you set a goal and you have passion behind it. A little play on words because Joyce is joyful and her name is Joyce and her nickname is Joy.
Yes.
So, yes, and we purposely matched my shirt with her glasses, it looks like. So, that's really good. I love it. So I asked Joyce to give me a little bit of her time to share with everyone what has been happening that she is excited about and what has she learned through it. So first, Joyce, just a fact of what specifically happened the last really couple weeks what was the goal that you set before you share the outcome? What was the goal that you set?
Okay, so my adopted director here in Killeen put out a challenge if we would help her collect cancer care packets. And she's like, I'm going to do 100, but would you guys commit to do 25 with me? And I'm like, I can do 25. Yeah, let's do 25. That's a good number.
I love it. Okay, and so what does she mean by cancer care packs? Where does that come from?
Okay, I'm not sure where she found it, but I do know that people all over the country have been doing them this week. Well, actually, the whole month of October. But the flyer that she shared with us is a hydrating lotion, a snack, and a prayer card that goes to a cancer patient here in the area. So it's really cool.
Okay. I love it. So I've done those before and I love it. And mine was a little different. It's a few different items, but the idea being that going through cancer, they're going to the cancer center in your community and they might even be getting chemotherapy, right, at that
Right,
center, which
right.
obviously is terrible for their body. And there's a lot of dry skin. And so the idea is giving them something as a gift, right?
Right, right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So when you decided to do that, first, what was your mindset as far as like how God wired you with a goal and a passion specifically attached to the cancer things?
Well, if anybody has ever talked to me, um, my biggest love of life, I guess, is just helping people and making people feel welcome and loved. And so with this challenge, I'm like, that's right up my alley because that is totally my
Yeah.
personality right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. So it just so happened that it was involving your Mary Kay business,
Yeah. Yes, it
right?
was.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Did you find that it was easier to get excited about, like actually working on it because of what it meant or like what the outcome was? Or was it no different, honestly, than just a regular sales goal?
No, I think because of the purpose behind it, it put a totally
Yeah.
different meaning on it for me because it wasn't just for me that I was working. It was so I could support all of these people who are sick in our area and that could use
Yeah.
a little bit of care and compassion.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that so much. And did you have a specific cancer center in mind, or did you call them ahead of time, or how did you do it?
There, I just Googled them on the maps. There's
Yeah.
actually eight in my area from Killeen to Round Rock. So we're
Okay.
probably going to go to the closest ones, and then if we
Good.
have extras, work our way out.
That's really good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So take us back. So we're at the beginning here. You
Yes.
decided you're going to do 25. And
Yes.
then what was the first step that you did? You got the flyer that you're going to
Uh huh.
text out. You didn't print it, right? You're just texting it, the flyer.
Right.
Yeah.
I just texted out.
Okay. And then, so what was the first thing that you did?
Okay. So I started in my safety comfort zone, which is my Sunday school class, my
Okay.
church grandma's. And I started just texting my script and the flyer out to friends and family and people I'm kind of close to. I started with
I
them,
love it.
and
Good.
I did
And
that for the first
start
2
with,
weeks
why did you start with them first? What was
because
your mindset with that?
I'm comfortable with them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And you knew that you could ask and they know your
Yes,
heart, right?
yes,
Okay. So what
yes.
did you say? What did you say?
I said my Mary Kay lady friends or my Mary Kay friends and I are working on this challenge, and I would love it if you could help me get my goal of 25 of these cancer care packets.
I love it. And then you attach the flyer.
And then I put the flyer on there, and the flyer
I love it.
described it and everything. And then it had a little price thing on the side of it. If you do 1, it's this much. If you do 3, it's this much. If you do 5, and it went all the way up to 10, I think. So
Okay, nice.
that
So
gave
how much
people,
how much money are you making on each of these?
I don't make anything on these. It all goes
Really?
it all goes to making the care packets, and $1 of every care packet sold goes to the charitable foundation.
So they're purchasing this gift for an unknown patient that they're
Yes.
loving on, and
Yes.
they're donating $1 to the Mary Kay Foundation to fight cancers that affect women. That's
Yes.
so great. Okay, and we had a lag, so I'm sorry we talked to. What were you saying that the different increments showed on the flyer?
Oh, so it can give them an idea of how much they really can help. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. So, did you hit your 25 goal?
Yes.
Okay. When you hit your 25, what happened next? Did you raise it a little bit?
I didn't raise it. My friends and family and loved ones did. They're like,
Oh.
we're just going to keep giving you stuff. So I would go to like church, and somebody else would say, oh, here's some money, put this towards your goal. And friends would send me messages. Oh, by the way, here, I forgot to send you this money. And I'm like, okay. And
I love it. These are all originally from messages that you sent out from that first batch. Did you ever go past the first batch?
Yes, I did keep going because Leah challenged me the other day on our meeting to keep going past my original goal.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, so walk us through what happened. Like, did you announce to everyone, we hit 25, I'm done? Or what did you say?
No, I was just floored. I didn't tell anybody where I was really until Sunday. I took a count, and I was at 61 last Sunday.
Your goal was 25, and in a week, you got to 61.
Yeah.
I love that. What does that say to you about people?
That if you have good intentions and a good purpose behind what you're doing, people love to help.
I love it. It's so true. It's so true. And you're enrolling them, and your goal, which could be that you're just hitting a goal, and that's honorable too, because they love to help. But this specific time, you're helping people that y'all don't even know. Right. And don't you think that, like, just the way life is and the world is, that it made a positive difference? It sounds funny, like people are like, oh, I don't want to bother them and have them spend money. No, you're giving them a choice. You're giving them a choice, and then it's interesting. Could you tell that they were like feeling good about themselves by being a part of it in any way?
Yes, I could. And then I had one customer and friend from church, and she's like, well, where we are right now, I can't really help. I can't spend that extra money. I was like, okay, so the backup plan for that is, can you pray for them? For all of these care packets that I'm collecting, will you help pray for them, and that these people see that there's strangers out there that are thinking about them? And so that was the contingency plan. If they couldn't help or couldn't handle it at this time, I said, you're the prayer warrior then. You still have
absolutely. Well, what a job. Yeah. And so you're still enrolling them. And I mean, as humans, we think something tangible is more valuable, when truthfully prayer is even more valuable. So I really love that. Okay. So when you got to 61, then what did you do?
Then I started announcing that I was at 61. And I told you, and you got all excited, and then you're like, oh, you need to say it in the meeting. And I'm going to warn you now, if you ever have a goal and you pass your limit, don't tell Leah, because she will push you way out of your comfort zone. So she challenged me. She goes, you're already at 61. You're almost to 100. You might as well do 100. So that's where we were on Monday morning.
What did you think when she said that?
You can't talk back to Leah. She's a national, but I sure wanted to.
Did it scare you? Like, did you not
Oh,
like it?
oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
40 or 39 more
Yeah.
care packets.
Okay. So what happened after that? That was Monday night. So then
That was
Tuesday, did
Monday
you send
night.
more messages? You send
I
more
did.
messages out, or what did you do?
I did. I started going to my chicken list, people that I'm a little bit intimidated by or scared of, and a lot of them started commenting, "Hey, I'll support at least one." Or some of them were two. There was one lady that did $150 worth of
Yeah.
packets. Yeah,
So that was 10.
yeah. So there
Yeah.
was 10 of
I
them.
love that. Well, and then like all this time, I know you and your big heart and other people that are helping you, they're thinking like you can really visualize someone's going in for their appointment at the cancer center. Things are hard.
Yeah,
And they go get whatever's happening at that appointment done and they go to leave. Like at least the place I did, I brought the box of the donations to, and I was a little disappointed because I wanted to hand them to people, but then I was realizing, well, wait, they don't live here. So it was
yeah.
neat that because then the receptionist lady, like in charge, the admin, she's in charge of them. And as people left their appointment, she said, and this is a gift that's being given to you. And then I have no idea who they're going to, which
Mm-hmm.
kind of gets me excited. Like to me, that's good too, because it's like a checks and balances for my spirit. Like I'm not making money on this. I don't even get the gratification of seeing their face, and maybe they'd say you're so amazing or something that I could be like, oh yeah, I know I'm amazing. Like none of that could
Yeah,
even be, which got me even more excited. It was truly
yeah.
like, no, this is a gift. Like this is a
Mm-hmm.
gift, and it's the mysterious excitement of unknown blessing, right? And think about
Yes.
us, like if we're in that situation and we leave an appointment and we go to check out and someone gives us something with our arms are super dry or whatever's happening, and we get this lotion that feels great and it has a note inside
Mm-hmm.
with a note of encouragement. I mean, God is so good. You never like he's always working, and I have no doubt that he is using that to be specific moments, even with specific scripture they needed to hear, whatever was on that card.
Yep.
So it's just so exciting. So,
It is.
did you hit your goal?
Well, my time limit was noon on Friday, was my
Okay.
deadline. I was still at 95 at noon on Friday. And
Okay.
I had to go run a few errands, and I said, God, you know what? I sent out all the messages. I've texted everyone. I've talked to anybody I can think of. When I get done with these errands, I'm going to order everything. And if you want those last 5 to be paid for, you'll find somebody to pay for them. If
I
not,
love
I'll
it.
just take care of it myself.
I
And
love
I
it.
went and ran my errands, and I got home around 3:30, and I sat down at my computer to put in my order, and my friend sent me a message and said, "Hey, how are you doing on your goal?" And I said, "Well, I'm at 95." And she goes, "Okay, well, I'll cover those last 5."
You're literally clicking like you have that money and you're going to order the things, and there she is. Yeah.
Just put 100. Actually, I ordered 110 because there's a few stragglers still coming in. 110 hydrating lotions in my order, and she calls and said she would pay for my last 5.
That's so great. I
I
mean, and you
know.
and I talked about this. She said, of course I'll donate the last 5 if I need to hit the goal. But and that would have been great for you admit to do that. But at the same time, you got to see God rally up somebody, and then now she
Yes,
gets to be a part of that too. So, oh my
yes.
goodness, the timing, you can't make that up, right? You
You
can't make up
can't.
the timing.
You can't.
I
You
love it.
can't.
Love it. So now is the question of, okay, well, that was such an amazing feeling. Like it was some serious, like almost addiction in a good way to help someone like this. What's something else I can do to help people? Maybe not every single month, but maybe, I don't know. So it gets your brain going, doesn't it? To think like,
It
how can we
does.
use our business? How can we use our business to help people? And sometimes it's our money, sometimes it's our time, and sometimes it's our talents, but that's serving God. And so my challenge to everybody watching is, what is something that you could do that would fire you up? You don't have to think that you missed the cancer packages if that's something that
Mm-hmm.
really is passionate for you. Like just because October is breast cancer awareness month, I I did it a random month. I don't know. I just did it because I was like, well, there's a cancer center, and I called them and they said how many patients they had. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. It can be anytime. Also, something common right now this time of year is packages for grandparents, or we call them grandparents, but for the elderly. So people in nursing homes, which, as we know, can be hard. And I don't want to live in a nursing home all by myself and my family living far away or whatever. So even
Right.
something small, like we have packages, you can adopt a grandparent, they call it, where if it's something that you feel like God's leading you to, call a local nursing home and just say, hey, do you have anybody that's gifting packages to all the residents this holiday season? And if they don't already have something similar to ours, then do it. And you can make the price point what you want. But I'd love to
Mhm.
brainstorm with you if you're interested. We have access to flyers for things like that. That might be something Joyce is doing next. We'll see, because now it's November, so that could be something we do. There's always a good time. There's always a good time to be a blessing. And so I hope this gets your brain going. How can I be a blessing? And anytime we're feeling like discouraged in life, and or in our business, I would just encourage all of us to think about this story. Joyce, you've inspired us so much. Thank you. And to ask ourselves, well, maybe I can't do my business 20 hours a week, and maybe I can't give $1,000 to the whatever, but what can I do? And just
Mhm.
see what God puts on your spirit, because you might be surprised what you can do. It's amazing. So love you, Joyce. Thank you for
Love
your
you.
time, and thank you for having our little car meeting together. I love it. Bye.
Bye.